Set up the coffee saucer with 2 sachets of raw sugar, 1 portion of coffee creamer, and a teaspoon. The teaspoon should be on the right side of the guest at their 4 o'clock position. The coffee creamer is placed beside the cup at the 7 o'clock position, and the raw sugar sachets should be at the 11 o'clock position. Preheat the cups with hot water using the hot water spout. Turn on the coffee grinder and grind only the amount of coffee needed to fill the portafilter basket. Position the portafilter at the fork of the group handle to collect the coffee grounds. Pull the dispensing lever towards yourself and release to dispense the coffee grounds. Fill the portafilter basket completely with coffee grounds. You will need to overfill the portafilter slightly to ensure that there is enough grounds in the portafilter. Note that the ground coffee has been dosed into the portafilter. Therefore, it is unevenly distributed. Using a plastic scraper, scrape the excess coffee grounds back into the ground hopper. Place the portafilter on the rubber mat on the counter at waist level. The handle of the portafilter should be parallel to your body, and the handle should be on your left. Hold the portafilter handle firmly in your left hand. Place a tamper on the portafilter, ensuring that it is level. Place the palm of the right hand over the handle so that the top of the handle fits into the palm of your right hand. Your arm should be in line with the tamper handle, forming a straight extension of your arm. Gently press downwards on the coffee ground with the tamper, ensuring you keep an even pressure straight down and not tilting the tamper towards any direction. You may notice that some of the grounds are forced upwards to the sides of the basket. If so, gently tap the basket with the side of the tamper to knock the grounds back onto the flat pallet you have just formed. The next step is to apply the finishing tamp. The shape of the pallet has already been formed, and the finishing tamp confirms this impression. Make sure you tamp evenly. An uneven espresso tamp will result in an uneven extraction. A level and flat pallet ensure a good and even extraction of the coffee. Use the brush to clear away any loose grounds around the lugs and handle of the portafilter. This is to prevent the grounds from falling into the cups while brewing. Push the ground head to stabilize the pressure of the machine before brewing. Lift the portafilter and fit it into the group head. This is best done by positioning the handle around the 8 o'clock position relative to the group head. Once you feel the lugs of the portafilter fit into the group head, turn the portafilter until you feel the 2 lugs of the portafilter have gone into the grooves and sits flat within the group head. Turn the portafilter handle to your right to fully lock it into the group head. The final position of the handle should be about the 5 o'clock position relative to the group head. Empty the hot water from the warmed cups and place them under the spouts. Press the coffee button to brew the coffee. Once fully dispensed, wipe the sides and rims of the coffee cups with a clean and slightly moist blue microfiber cloth before putting them on the saucers. The teaspoon should be on the right side of the guest at their 4 o'clock position. The coffee creamer is placed beside the cup at the 7 o'clock position, and the raw sugar sachets should be at the 11 o'clock position. The coffee should be served within 3 minutes of brewing so that the creamer on the coffee is still intact. Remove the portafilter from the group head and knock out the used moist ground coffee puck directly onto the stick of the knock box. Rinse the portafilter with hot water from the hot water spout. Dry the portafilter basket and ensure it is dry and clean. Then, rest the portafilter spout down on the cloth to further drain the portafilter basket before the next coffee is brewed.